This is Empowered Magazine Investigates. I'm your host, Anelia Sutton. Let's begin.
Robert Tellez, a former public administrator in Clark County, is facing serious charges in connection with the brutal stabbing death of investigative journalist Jeff Garman. The trial began on August 14, 2024, with opening statements revealing the shocking details surrounding the murder. Jeff Garman, a seasoned reporter for the Las Vegas Review-Journal, was found dead outside his home on September 2, 2022, after having published several articles critical of Robert and his conduct in office. Jeff had dedicated 44 years to journalism, exposing corruption and misconduct in local government. His articles highlighted a hostile work environment in Robert's office, including allegations of bullying and an inappropriate relationship with a subordinate. Following the publication of these reports, Robert lost his re-election bid, which prosecutors argue provided a motive for the murder. Investigators quickly focused on Robert after surveillance footage showed a man in an orange work shirt and a straw hat approaching Jeff's residence on the day of the murder. Robert was arrested just days later, with police finding DNA evidence linking him to the crime scene, including DNA under Jeff's fingernails. Additionally, items such as a hat and sneakers, believed to be worn by Robert, were discovered cut up in his home. Robert has pleaded not guilty to the charges and claims he was framed. His defense attorney, Robert 𝗖𝗍𝗍𝗆𝗆, argued in court that Robert is a family man who was trying to root out corruption in his office. 𝗖𝗍𝗍𝗆𝗆 suggested that there were others who had more motive to harm Jeff due to his investigative work. He emphasized that the evidence against Robert is circumstantial and that he should be presumed innocent. The murder of Jeff has raised significant concerns about the safety of journalists, especially in light of the fact that he was the only journalist killed in the U.S. in 2022. The case has garnered national attention, highlighting the dangers faced by those who investigate corruption and hold public officials accountable. Law enforcement officials have described the killing as particularly troubling, emphasizing the need for protection for journalists in their vital role as watchdogs of democracy. Jeff was known for his fearless reporting and had received numerous threats throughout his career, but remained undeterred in his pursuit of truth. His editor at the Review-Journal noted that Jeff would often say he would never retire and would continue reporting until his last breath, a testament to his dedication to journalism. The circumstances surrounding Jeff's death have sparked outrage within the journalism community and beyond. Many believe that this case serves as a chilling reminder of the risks journalists face when exposing wrongdoing. The Review-Journal has continued Jeff's work, emphasizing its commitment to investigative journalism despite the loss of one of its most respected reporters. As the trial unfolds, it is expected to shed light on not only the specifics of Jeff's murder, but also broader issues regarding press freedom and the safety of journalists. The prosecution is presenting what they describe as overwhelming evidence against Robert, while the defense is working diligently to cast doubt on this evidence. The outcome of this trial could have significant implications for both justice in this specific case, and for journalists across the country who risk their lives to uncover corruption and inform the public. As we continue to monitor this story, it remains crucial to advocate for protections for journalists and ensure that those who threaten their safety are held accountable. The trial is set against a backdrop of increasing violence against journalists worldwide, making it imperative that society recognizes and addresses these threats. The legacy of Jeff will undoubtedly continue to resonate as this case progresses, serving as a reminder of the importance of integrity in journalism and the courage it takes to confront corruption head-on. In addition to these developments, recent testimonies revealed that investigators examined Robert's phone records and found he had searched for Jeff's address on Google Maps shortly before the murder. This evidence further complicates Robert's defense, as prosecutors argue it demonstrates premeditation. Furthermore, during opening statements, jurors were shown video footage capturing an individual resembling Robert near Jeff's home around the time of his death. The prosecution described how this individual was seen entering Jeff's yard before allegedly committing the crime. The case has drawn attention not only from local media, but also from national outlets concerned about press freedoms and journalists' safety. As more witnesses are called to testify and additional evidence is presented, it is clear that this trial will continue to serve as a pivotal moment in discussions surrounding accountability for those who threaten journalists. We will continue to monitor this story and provide updates as more information becomes available.
Dear viewers and subscribers, you know as well as we do that the American justice system is damaged beyond repair and rotten to the core with corrupt cops, corrupt private attorneys, corrupt public defenders, corrupt prosecutors, corrupt judges, corrupt politicians who lie to get into office and lie to stay in office. And let's not forget about the countless government officials who are corrupt and serve no one but their own interests. All of these groups of officials have one thing in common, which is that they fail to serve and protect the very people they are supposed to serve and protect, because the entire system is corrupt from the top. That begins with the Department of Justice. That's why Anelia has dedicated herself to restoring justice by publishing daily content on social media. She is a passionate advocate for social justice and legal empowerment, who began her journey into legal research as a legal abuse survivor. Anelia is doing the work to get rid of an unfair and unjust system, but she can't do it alone. She needs your support now. You can support this important work by simply hitting the follow button. Remember, the people you choose to follow on social media is who you amplify. So follow Anelia Sutton on this platform and across all social media platforms to amplify her mission for justice reform. Next, you can support Anelia by giving a contribution for her justice reform initiatives on aneliasutton.com/now. Your contribution, as little as $8, is critical to restore accountability, transparency, and justice for all back into the justice system. All right, let's get the engagement going here. Do all of the button things, so hit the like button, share this video, and comment hashtag Anelia Sutton. Stay tuned for more updates, and I'll see you in the next video. Check the video description box for all of Anelia's social media links and more helpful links mentioned in this video. Remember, knowledge is power. Unity is power, so stand together with Anelia for justice. United we stand, united we win. Thank you for watching, and thank you for all of your support.
I believe that legal education and personal finance are two sides of the same coin, because corrupt officials target people who don't know their rights and are struggling financially. But with the right financial tool, you can protect yourself by building your personal credit, and that's where the Self card comes in. It's not just a secure credit card, but a powerful shield of protection and a symbol of empowerment. Don't let financial struggles allow corrupt officials to put a target on your back. Take control of your personal finances now. Build credit, build dreams. Get the Self card today on aneliasutton.com/self. You can also find a link in the video description box. This video is sponsored by Mission Possible University, a school I founded with courses dedicated to equal access to justice and closing the wealth gap. Join more than 4,000 students and over 20,000 alumni in the pursuit of brave ideas on missionpossibleuniversity.com. Please remember to hit the like, share, subscribe, and the bell notification.